Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, February 27th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. You know, it's not the fanciest place around by any stretch, but I had dinner last night with Dr. Nataf from Anne Arundel Community College, and we went to the Edgewater restaurant. Aside from the squealing kids in the next booth, an outstanding comfort dinner. Totally old school, but a great conversation. Anyhow, you want your OMG fact for the day, I guess. In 2001, a cat named Skittles walked 350 miles from her home in Minnesota after being lost on a family vacation. I'm guessing the family never heard of a boarding kennel or a cat sitter. Anyhow, we do have some news, so shall we? A judge declared a mistrial in the case against Charles Smith, who's accused of a triple murder in Annapolis, citing prosecutorial misconduct by the Anne Arundel County State's Attorney, Ann Colt Lightis. Judge Michael Wachs ruled that Lightis's leading and prejudicial questions had tainted the jury, making a fair trial impossible. The mistrial decision, made after 11 days of testimony, frustrated victims' families, some of whom had attended much of the 3-week trial. Smith, 45, allegedly shot 6 people, killing 3 in a violent dispute with neighbors. The case will likely not be retried until at least 2026. Smith remains jailed, and Colt Lightis has said that they do plan to retry the case. Now, double jeopardy does not apply in this case since there was no verdict. Anne Arundel County Executive Stuart Pittman's latest update on the county's recent cyber attack was not really much of an update at all. After vowing to keep everyone informed about progress on Saturday, his office and the county have been mum. Here's what we know. Many services are disrupted, and they have been since Saturday morning. They are working to fix it. There is no estimate of when it will be fixed. And that's pretty much the same message we've had since Saturday morning. In a statement, he did say that he would let everyone know what happened and how after the fact. And honestly, this is scratch that. This is a lot disappointing from a county executive who prides himself on transparency. Huggies, that diaper company, has donated 200,000 diapers to support low-income families in Anne Arundel County, partnering with the Anne Arundel County Department of Health and the Capital Area Food Bank. The donation aims to help address diaper insecurity, which affects 1 in 3 U.S. families. The diapers will be distributed through the Walk the Walk Foundation, which will ensure that families in need have access to this essential item. The initiative is part of Huggies' broader efforts to support families facing financial hardships. The Annapolis Symphony Orchestra has named Acting Executive Director Erica Bondarev-Rapak as its new permanent executive director. Rapak brings extensive experience in arts administration, having previously worked with the Omaha Symphony and other cultural organizations. She will oversee the orchestra's strategic planning, fundraising, and community engagement efforts. Her appointment comes as the orchestra continues to expand its programming and outreach initiatives, aiming to enhance its role in the region's cultural landscape. And they have a Masterworks 4 coming up this week. Get your tickets now, AnnapolisSymphony.org. Podcast stuff up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight. We're going to be chatting with Holmatro, which is a Glen Burnie, kind of Hanover company that I hope none of you ever have to have any firsthand experience with. And yesterday we did drop a bonus pod with Sally from Classic Theater of Maryland about Arthur Miller's Crucible, which is going to be opening at the theater this weekend. We spoke a little bit about the theater in general and the exciting news that she is now taking over the operation of Reynolds Tavern as Maryland and West Burge set upon their retirement. So congratulations to Sally and congratulations to Maryland and West. In closing, one of the best ways to keep up on the local news is the Daily News Recap email. That goes out at 7 p.m. every single day. It is free, it is paywall free. And here's a link right here in the show notes for you to sign up if you aren't already. And please feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Mac Medics. So now you just need to sit back because your weather is coming up, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here as well with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All of that's coming right up, so hang tight.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel County. Here is your weather forecast for the next 3 days, starting with, today, Thursday, February 27th. Today, you can expect a cloudy day and a breezy afternoon. It does look like we escaped the rain. Temperatures will reach a high of 57. But as night falls, the clouds will linger and low will dip to about 40 degrees. Overnight conditions will remain mostly cloudy. Tomorrow, the sun does make a comeback with a mix of sunshine and some clouds. The high will be near 50 degrees, making it a pleasant day to enjoy the outdoors. Friday night brings partly cloudy skies with lows around 40 degrees. Overnight, expect mostly clear conditions, and it might be a good night for stargazing. Saturday, we're going to start the weekend with breezy conditions and some sun, but clouds will increase as the day progresses. Temperatures will climb to a high of 56 degrees. Saturday night turns colder, with lows dropping below freezing overnight. Looking ahead, Sunday does bring much cooler temperatures with plenty of sunshine, but it's going to struggle to get above freezing. Monday continues the trend with mostly sunny skies, but you don't want to get too comfortable. There's a chance of showers returning midweek. So enjoy the sunshine while it lasts and keep an eye on the forecast for updates. That's your local weather update. Remember, whether it's rain, snow, or sunshine, there's always a reason to smile. Stay warm and enjoy your week.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, on Saturday they have a Toft Crochet Animal class, as well as a comprehensive Learn to Knit class. On Sunday they have a Barocco Mystery Knit-Along group, as well as a comprehensive Learn to Crochet class. On Monday they have sweater knitting with a weekender sweater, and then on Tuesday they have a comprehensive Learn to Crochet class. And registration is open for their Next Steps beginner crochet class, as well as another comprehensive Learn to Knit session, and more Barocco Mystery Knit-Along groups coming up in April, May, and June. At Local by Design, tomorrow check out their one-on-one oil painting lessons, and then over at Art Farm, Sunday they have intermediate bookmaking, a macrame workshop making air plant holders, as well as their Vibe Flow and Chill Yoga. On Monday, come over and check out their Creative Circle monthly meetup. I'll be there, with lots of other fun people, working on our own projects, or working on themes that Kate comes up with. And then on Tuesday, their Watercolor for Beginners class starts, and registration is open for more adult workshops, including more sketch nights, podcasting for adults, block printing, photography, seed starting, and many more. And with their kids' art camps, today they have their Mixed Media Art School for ages 11 through 15, as well as fashion design, sketching, and conceptualizing for ages 9 through 12. On Saturday, they have a kids' art school for ages 7 through 9, as well as another one for ages 10 through 13. On Monday, they have a cartooning session starting for ages 9 through 12, as well as a kids' art school for ages 4 through 5, and another one for ages 6 through 8. On Tuesday, they have Mixed Media Art School for ages 9 through 11, as well as a Zen Art School for ages 6 through 8. And finally, on Wednesday, they have Pencil, Charcoal, Ink, and Watercolor for ages 9 through 11. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today, Odenton has a paint night, Severna Park has STEAM Storytime, and Linthicum has a Lego club. On Saturday, Crofton has 5 Steps to a Native Gardens with the master gardener Ann Sawyer. Discoveries has a seasonal ingredient cookbook club, doing a potluck. And then Severna Park has community service crafternoon, decorating pencil holders for use in the library. On Monday, Edgewater has preschool STEM play, and Bush Annapolis has a teen craft night, making mosaic tiles. On Tuesday, Glen Burnie has Little Engineers Constructive Play. Eastport Annapolis Neck has Homeschool STEAM with a night sky. Bush Annapolis has Sharing the Burden, the history of women in cryptology. Linthicum has Cook the Book with appetizers. Broadneck has Global Gardens with Allison Milligan, master gardener and watershed steward. And then there's an online session, virtual visit, seed starting with a professional horticulturalist. And then finally on Wednesday, Edgewater has Skeins and Stitches. Severna Park has a Lego challenge. Edgewater has Introduction to Now Binding predating knitting and crocheting by several thousand years. And Mountain Road has Spring Pastels, working with pastels and oil, making fun spring landscapes. At unallocated space at the new shop in Millersville, tonight check out their virtual happy hour. Tomorrow they have a DEF CON 443 cybersecurity meetup. Sunday they're having a Lego day. Monday is their weekly project night. Tuesday they have Queers and Beers and other tasty drinks. An inclusive open house with tasty beverages, where you can check out unallocated's new Millersville location and meet other local LGBT plus makers. And then on Wednesday they have their weekly open house. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. Whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.